Hello. Welcome back. We are playing Isaac. We are recording. We need to turn our volume up a little bit. All right. We're on. I am absolutely wrecked. And I do not feel like a bad loss for no reason, but more importantly, I don't feel like thinking. So we're not going to play Jacob and Esau. We're going to play Azazel. And yeah, that's going to be life right now. I apologize if you guys were hyped for anything. But yeah, it's just one of those days. Okay, and I'll go through it in the how am I doing segment. But for now, we're just going to be like, yo, sick. We got Guppy's collar, you know, so we're already on a bead for Guppy, which is dope. Emperor card's nice. Item room, looking forward to seeing what's happening. I'm missing shots. Can you imagine if I was playing Eden and it was a bad run? Like, yuck. You know? Can I please? There we go. I'm mistiming my charge ups really badly, and I just whiffed. Like, yikes. No, it's been a massive 2 evenings. And we're gonna talk about a couple of things. Okay, bombs are good. I'm not going to min-max this run. Basically, what we're gonna do is power through this situation. And again, I apologize because that's not usually my style, but I'm not a min-maxer, right? That's for sure. Does that? Yeah, nice. Little second secret room. That's unexpected. Yeah, no, it's been a very heavy couple of days. Cutler. What I want to call on early. All right, help me out with like title naming. Right? Do you guys like the titles that I'm putting out, or are they pretty lame? And if you think I can improve, let me know. Curse of the Blind on Devil Deal floor, bro. Are you kidding me? Not what I need. I don't know why I decided to preserve this Emperor card. But I decided to. Are we taking blind items? We haven't really seen much soy milk, so we're taking blind items. Oh, holy, dude. That was a great pickup, and that honestly, that alone is enough to like win this run probably. Secret room. Yeah, we're not gonna take pills. I can't be bothered. Give me my Emperor card. Ugh, really? Oh, thank you. We have lots of money. Let's go. Let's prioritize store here. How am I doing? I'm doing well. Like I said, been intense, right? And I'm gonna take you on a journey of the last, like, all right, that's why we don't want to prioritize item room. Yeah, sure. So yesterday night shift. I mean, I think if anyone really remembers yesterday's run, I was on the struggle bus a little bit. Little small rock, little 125 speed. I don't really know why I have 125 speed, but I knew it was gonna happen while I was charging the shot. So I was very tired yesterday going into night shift, yeah, and That in itself is okay. Now the Emperor card. We probably should look for a trap room, right? No. Okay, we got a key for that chest. So I decided to caffeinate, and we've oh nice. We've talked about caffeinating at silly hours. Oh Lord, sorry about the yawn. So I caffeinated at about, I don't know, 6 p.m., right? And that was a dreadful idea. Wrecked. See a pin, later node, experimental treatment was pretty whatever. I'll take it. And I finished night shift at like 12:30-ish. By the time I got to bed, it was about 1:30-ish. And then and my sleep was awful. Like awful. 2 out of 3 gup though. I'm happy on 2 HP actually. 2 out of 3 gup though. Cricket's head for damage also. So don't need that. Yeah, let's do it. While I have heaps of flies. Smashed. 2 out of 3 spun though. So I caffeinated. It was late. It was very, very late at night. In the grand scheme of things, like after 2 p.m. for caffeine, terrible idea, right? Not that I have my last coffee at 2, right? Usually it's I'll have my last coffee at like 10 while I'm recording. But, it happened because I needed it to get through the shift, right? So I was robbing today for yesterday's gain. And sometimes you have to. So my quality of sleep was terrible. Like, it was dreadful. And to the point where I was like hallucinating my alarm and stuff. And, that was what it was. But, yeah. Oh, nice shot, dude. Nice shot. Whatever, dude. So I was incredibly tired. I feel like I want Shuj to whoop. Money? No, really? Half a heart from each of you? Rude. And you took most of my bombs. So, yeah, I like hallucinated my alarm. I thought it was like an email coming in, and I snoozed it a bunch, and I don't even know what hit me. And yeah, in general, it was just awful. And I got through my shift. I got through it okay, to be honest. I had a better time of it than I had any right to. Give me a dark bomb, but I need HP to take it. That's HP. Thank you, Mr. Sausage. I have a huge range up. That's really good. Thank you. Let's fill this up a little bit and then just leave, I think. So, last night on night shift, there was like a major incident at work, right? There was like somebody who did something really bad to somebody else, and I had to call the police, right? I personally had to deal with the situation in a professional capacity. And that was incredibly stressful, right? It was like some real sensitive stuff. So that's cool. Hi. Yeah, that's right. Thank you for the HP back. But whatever. What, really? Oh my god. So I dealt with it. And I think I dealt with it in the correct way, right? Police had to be called. It was like a whole thing. But we, made it work. So, little shop, little, lots of good items situation. Let's boost our devil deal chance. We're on 100. I don't know why. We're on 100 angel chance too. All right, because stuff and things. Because I didn't take a devil deal. I didn't go into the devil deal because it was Curse of the Blind. Maybe I should have gone into the. I don't know, man. Okay, well, I guess I'll take this, and I'm gonna leave. Item room. Haven't seen the item room. 9 minutes. Depths 1. Really? Wow. We're smashing for time. So, anyway, let's just say there was a alleged victim and an alleged perpetrator, right? Because I'm not a law enforcement officer, nor do I pretend to be. So I'm going to use those terms in order to not taint the waters, right? But the alleged victim, I'd been like bantering with the whole night, right? And she was having a good time, seemed like a nice person, all good. And the alleged perpetrator was like way older than this person, like way older. And not that, I don't know, I can't comment on how they were acting or anything. It was insanely busy. But there was a pretty serious accusation made, and there was the alleged victim. Again, we're just calling them that, right? I don't know. It's again not my place. Way above my pay grade. Don't really know. So we're just gonna use those terms and whatever. But the accusation was made. Police had to be called. People were questioned. Turns out, even though the thing that was said happened, right? Nothing actually happened from like a crime standpoint. So nothing could be done, much to my displeasure, because in my opinion, what happened should have some repercussions. But again, I'm not a legal person, right? I'm not that guy, pal. So, and the qualified people who are supposed to deal with these things dealt with it. The outcome was not to my satisfaction. I feel like let's just say a bit more should have happened from a outcome standpoint. But whatever. That's just my opinion. Again, I'm not a legal person. And anyway, thank you. I like this. Don't really want broken hearts. So anyway, it was heavy. Right? And what happened was, let's just say, could have been like a potential serious, male on female situation, right? And we're already. I forgot to. Oh, that was badly handled. It's fine. It's fine. What? Yeah. Okay. See ya. Damn. And we have no way of getting out of here either. It's okay. It's okay. Don't sweat it. So, anyway, it all happened. I was on the front lines. It was intense. And at the end of it, right? Like I said, I was not satisfied with the outcome. I think that the police could have been a bit more thorough in their investigation, but again, I'm not a legal person, so whatevs. And then the alleged perpetrator turned up this morning at my day shift, and I was like, what the heck? And he turned up with a family, and I was like, dude, are we just gonna pretend that these things didn't happen or whatever, you know? And that's pretty much what happened. And I don't know whether I handled the situation correctly or not or anything. It was just a lot. It was a lot to take in, you know? Yeah, it was wild. Crazy. Yeah, strength card, emperor card sounds reasonable. So yeah, it was all very intense. Oh, where's my? Maybe I should have used my naughty lovers card. Let's see if this stays open. It did stay open for now. Naughty lovers, please stay open. That's not the naughty lovers card. This is the naughty lover card. It's still open. We're so lucky. Send it. Okay, fine. Yeah, it was crazy. And then I had to face to face deal with this guy, and whoa. It was just all incredibly unreal. And in the grand schema, you know, everything sort of, I'd like to think everything turned out the way it needed to, but you know, it all just felt very scummy. Yeah. And we've spent some spun baby. Two of hearts, not interested. Yeah, we just yeah, it was crazy. And you know, not being personally invested in the storyline is a little refreshing, but at the end of the day is also almost even worse, because I feel like I'm not going to get any closure out of the situation that I was in. But you know, whatever. These things happen. Yeah, it was intense. And then outside of that, I'm a little behind on my business work. I'm a little sort of not slacking necessarily, but I've had to reprioritize a few things, not off the back of this incident, but off the back of some other stuff. And I've decided to prioritize my weekends and lack of sleep. But from a personal standpoint, I think my principle of no caffeine before 2 p.m. is a great rule, and today really affirmed that, because it was so incredibly difficult to get through today. It was so hard for me. But you know, we did it, and everything was fine. But holy, it was just incredibly tough. Yeah, so I'm gonna stop doing that, no matter how good I think it's going to make me feel. And how much, you know, it's like it's very like rubbing today for tomorrow or whatever, like however you want to justify it, right? Yeah, it was just not good. But yeah, we've gotten through it all. And you know, I'm sort of not gonna say okay with it, but yeah, here I am trying to make peace. Come on, get away from my key bagger, you jerk. I shouldn't have opened that. It's fine. Yeah, it's been rough. It's been wild. Okay. I'll try and skip the big room, maybe. I don't know, man. Like if it's gonna be annoying like that, I don't really have much interest in pursuing. What's this, strength? Nah. Yeah, it's been incredibly wild. And here we are, you know, on the back of it all, just sort of trying to keep it together and move on with the week. Like, move on with the week, I think is the best way to put it. I appreciate that soul heart, actually. Yeah, I don't really care. What do I care? That could give me some chests. Let's do it. What is it? Global, yeah? Bang. That's not a chest. No chests. Just a bunch of tarot cards, which I don't really care about, so. Yeah. Yeah, it was a wild one. This is such a quick episode. We've been recording 22 minutes. Moon, Sun, blank, Ace of, Empress. All right, so let's take this and the Soul of Eden, and let's not Emperor the chest. How about that? Will Soul of Eden the items? I dropped the left hand. Oops. We'll Soul of Eden the items, and then Black Rune, whatever, is trash. Yeah, nice hit, dude. Nice hit. See ya. Yeah, it was super, super intense, and I'm still sort of reeling from it, so I kind of want a quickish Azazel run. That didn't feel like a very good Soul of Eden. We got some great stats, so let's move on. Wow, look at this Brim laser, man. Yeah, and like I'll talk to some people and see if like I can and should actually discuss this situation in depth, and let me know if you're curious, right? Because if you don't care, then I won't talk about it. But yeah, if you are curious, let me know, because I do like want to talk about it from a get it off my mind standpoint, and like arrange my thoughts standpoint, because like there's a lot of very interesting takeaways, right, from this situation, and I feel like they could be discussed very productively without being like overly toxic. But from a general standpoint, I think the main takeaway is that like I'm proud of myself for handling a very, very delicate and sensitive situation. SMB Superfan has been showing up so much. I love it. And in my opinion, I handled this situation incredibly well. And yeah. Spades, Magish, Moon, yeah. But at what, 25 minutes, which is like one of the fastest runs we've had on the channel, I'm going to leave it at that. All right, and I'm really sorry, but I need it. I need it for my own sanity and well-being. Okay, and please don't think I'm giving up. I'm not. I'm just incredibly exhausted. Okay, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for sticking through. And please in the comments let me know. And we'll see if we can expand on today's chat, because it could be very interesting. Thank you so much. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will catch you guys in the next one. All the very best.